What's up, everybody? Unsportsmanlike Conduct, back again, another week. NFL, still going. A lot of things going on. Basketball starting, hockey starting, baseball playoffs. It's wild out here.
It's October, baby. Best sports month of
Best
the
month.
year. Although I will say I wish the NFL would stop at this point. I don't know.
Well, Bree, we can get to that.
Yeah.
Well, do you want it to stop, or do you just want the Patriots to stop?
I just need the Patriots to leave me alone.
The Patriots to stop.
Like,
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Just stop. But that's a conversation for probably like 30 minutes from now. So we'll get there. But we're going to start off with the 5 most important things that you need to know about from the past week, starting with the good old Red River rivalry. And boy, it was a game.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Red River is what cuts Texas and Oklahoma.
Got it.
I guess.
Sure.
Pretty sure. If my American geography is correct. I'm pretty positive that that's right. And Oklahoma came out on top. And boy, that first quarter, I was like, this isn't all it was cracked up to be, because it was supposed to be one of the best games of the year. And that fixed real quick. It was fun. It was a good game. And that's all I have to say about that, because I not a big college football gal. That's all.
Hey, I will say one thing I noticed about it. Baker Mayfield was on College Game Day, and he did a great job. And I think that's going to transition into a good career for him after the NFL. Mm-hmm. He's not doing bad. I will say, better than normal. He's not doing bad, but he did a great job on there, and I think that's a great post NFL career.
I saw him on the McAfee game broadcast, and I tried for I don't know if it's a him thing or if it's a them thing.
I think it's a him thing, and I think it's just a college football thing, and I think it's just guys being guys.
I couldn't make it through maybe 2 minutes of that broadcast. I had to go back to the original. I had to. But the pregame stuff, I did see clips of that. And it looked fun. He looked like he did a great job. It was the fun little Ohio State jabs and stuff while he was making that pick and whatever. That was cool. Good for him. I don't know.
Oh, they did ask him about the Browns, though. That was a funny little.
Oh God, what did he say? What did he say?
He just said he doesn't know what happened and he doesn't know why it didn't work out. Well, I know why it didn't work out. You publicly put on Twitter, "Goodbye, fans. See you later. I want traded." Before anything happened. That might.
Yeah, that might have done it. Might have done it.
I don't know. That one could have done it. Or
I did.
Shoulder. I don't know.
I did see that he said that this is the most fun he's had playing football since college, which is good.
Definitely. He's in a better situation. They're winning games. Fun around him. I mean, the Cleveland Browns are cursed, so the Cleveland Browns are cursed. That's all I got to say about them.
Yeah. We'll talk about that after, because I have a couple questions surrounding number 4. But what else? What else happened this week that we need to discuss?
Hockey is back. NHL is back. I don't know anything. We'll get to that later in the show. I don't know anything about hockey. I'm literally going to try to name hockey teams in their logos. I just don't know anything at all. What I do know is that they can't use tape.
Yeah, apparently Pride tape is out. And
Pride tape is out.
I was explaining to Gab just a little bit about this on our little pre-show meeting. If you think the NFL is stupid when it comes to saying that they're for everyone and then actually being for everyone, the NHL is leaps and bounds worse. The whole hockey is for everyone thing, no, it's not. They don't mean that. So this news is just another example of just how ass backwards this league is, and they don't care.
Yeah, because each year I say I'm going to get into hockey, and I think this is the year that I'm just going to stop trying to do so.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, which you can see it now with the NFL and this whole Taylor Swift thing, how it's bringing people who may not have been interested in the sport before are now interested, and we've seen with their social media posts, the in-game broadcasts and things like that, the way that they are now kind of marketing towards these new fans. If you ask the NHL to do that, they would be like, "What? We don't want new fans." Like, they say that they want the game to grow. They say that they want it to be for everybody. They don't mean that shit. And this is just another example. Like, what is Pride Tape going to do to make...
Not everybody has to do it, you know?
Oh, and that's the thing.
You don't have to do it. You're just not
here and like forcing you to use rainbow tape on your stick. They're not doing that. But this all stems from last year. You had all the guys saying, oh, well, I don't want to put the rainbow pregame warm-up jerseys on for nights that were meant to celebrate the LGBTQ plus community and things like that. And listen, if everybody's entitled, whether I agree with it or not, everybody is entitled. And if you're not, it's not a mandatory thing, but to take it this far is ridiculous. So while I am excited that the NHL season is back because I am a hockey fan, it's hard at the same time to be excited about it when they can do stupid shit like this. So that's my hockey rant. But like, it seems like a stupid thing because, again, it's tape for your stick. It's tape to put around the socks. Like, who cares? But like, it's a big deal. And then I saw a tweet that said, I'm buying the jersey of the first player to like break this rule and use the Pride tape. Like, there are a lot of players.
How much are you going to get fined for that? Is there a fine for that?
I'm sure there will be.
Okay, well, that's going to be really bad the day the first person gets fined.
I'm sure there will be, but I also wouldn't be surprised if, because there has been such a large amount of pushback on this from the fan community, if Gary Bettman folds and kind of gets rid of this, because that's kind of the type of person that he is. So, right. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, hockey. On the other hand,
if you want to talk about something more fun, yeah, hockey's back. Hockey's
back. This comment right here. Excited for the Devils to start their quest to get the cup back to Jersey. I actually just made a video for our sportsbook channels, and it said to pick two teams based on their Stanley Cup winning odds. Who is your favorite in your mind to win the cup, and who's your dark horse? For my favorite, I picked the New Jersey Devils. So I kind of second this comment. Although my dark horse was obviously the Bruins. I'm not going to not include them. But I think the Devils are going to be special this year. I think they're going to be really good. So, and I'm just excited. And then basketball's coming back soon.
Basketball's back. I mean, there's
WNBA finals this week.
Finals, yep. And we have one of my favorite postseason events. Baseball. I love postseason baseball. I think it is one of the best postseasons. Yeah. Now, I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I really do.
I guess it's because I don't really.
Okay, I think that you're about to go on this sports journey that I have been on.
Oh my god!
I think that you're gonna do this. Okay, I think let me just do it real quick because I think that you're about to go on this sports journey that you're gonna go on. I have watched shitty sports across the board. I mean, besides the Cavs final, and we had those years where they're really good. I've seen some good baseball, but not good enough that I've seen them win a World Series. I've seen one championship. I think that you'll get to a point eventually where you're just enjoying watching good teams because your team is so bad that watching other teams that are really good makes you feel better, and you're going to like enjoy this sport more. That's where I'm at right now in my sports fandom.
I will say I am trying really hard to. I already said like I was a bandwagon Dodger fan for this, but like I like this Phillies team. Well, yeah, but they have 900 different former Red Sox on that team.
Fine,
it's basically
fine,
watching
whatever.
The Boston Red Sox from 2018 just here. But I really like this Phillies team a lot, and I think this is the Phillies Braves series is probably the best matchup that we'll get throughout the entire postseason, even World Series included, just from a good team standpoint. And I mean, we saw it last night, the way that game ended, and the Dodgers pitching staff. I kind of forgot
getting out in the first inning.
pitching staff kind of forgot that, hey, we're playing in the postseason. These games matter. It's a 5-game series, best of 5 series. So I don't really know, but like, I don't know. JD Martinez hit a home run last night. That was cool. Joe Kelly pitched pretty well for the 2 1/3 innings he was in. Kike Hernandez, they had him playing shortstop, and this was like PTSD from the beginning of the Red Sox season this year.
I have a Dodgers thing I want to add too about if we're talking about shortstop for the Dodgers. If we take this back to like July, when every single radio person in Cleveland, Ohio was complaining that Ahmed was traded to the Dodgers, he didn't even make the postseason team. He's not on the team. He's not playing. So why does it even matter? Like, he's not good.
I do remember seeing things like that saying
he has such a good batting average. Oh my God. I can't wait for him. He's not even on the team.
Yeah. Although, I mean, that team is stacked. That Dodgers team has a lot of
great players.
A lot of good players. Colton Wong's on that team. Was news to me when I saw his face pop up last night. But I think more than anything, the Arizona Diamondbacks are
awesome.
This is so fun. I'm having so much fun watching the NL teams, I think, is my biggest thing. Like the AL teams.
I feel bad for the Orioles. I do. I really do.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, not good. Definitely a really
AL
Easter.
Easter.
Showing. Yeah, can we talk about AL East though?
Yeah, down bad.
I'm going out sad.
Down bad. I guess this is what happens when you let little brother take your spot. And
here we go.
You get payback for
Here
it.
Here we go.
There was that tweet that said the AL East, the last few showings have been sad, and
they've been sad. I mean, the Tampa Bay Rays went 31 innings without scoring a run. The Orioles haven't won a game.
Not good.
The Blue Jays didn't win a game.
Red Sox in 2021. Good. Yankees what made it to the ALCS last year? How far are they?
They made it. They made it.
Like, you got to give them credit where it's due. I know they're annoying. We all hate them. It's fine. But
hey, they did it. Unlike these other teams that are not doing a damn.
Can't put up runs.
Not doing anything.
Win games.
Terrible managing. Terrible pitching. Can't hit the ball. Can't score a run. It's just a pretty pathetic showing from top to bottom.
Can't get their own fans to come to the stadium. Like,
no. Can't sell that place out.
Darn. I don't know. But I do agree. Playoff baseball. That's just my problem. It's like I'm in that phase where I'm like,
you gotta learn to love the game for what it is and not for the team. Yep.
I'm bitter about it, and I'm trying to learn how to still be upset that my team's not good
from good sports.
Yeah.
Just because your team can't provide it for you. I have way more fun watching other teams. I have way more fun watching other teams play football. That's definitely for sure.
Well, I need to do a better job about choosing who my secondary team is, I guess, because I figured I would have way more fun watching the Los Angeles Chargers play football than the New England Patriots, and they piss me off just as much for their stupidity. So
oh my God.
I need to figure it out. I need to do a little bit more.
You just need to watch for the games, for the enjoyment, for scoring, good football. That's all you need. I don't know.
Good football.
Yeah. Should I just go to my championship topic because that just goes right along with this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So this week I tweeted, if you have watched your team win a championship in your lifetime, I don't want you to complain about them. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to say how hard it is to be a fan. I really don't care. And I'll change it. Because in your lifetime seems kind of harsh. Because what if you were like 2 years old and your team won? That doesn't count. If you have seen your team win a championship in the last 10 to 15 years, I don't want to hear it. You cannot tell me how hard it is to be a fan of them. I don't care, and I don't feel bad for you. I've won a lifetime. I won a lifetime without seeing my team win like a playoff game. I don't care how bad it is if you've seen a championship in the last 10 years. I had a Raptors fan tell me, try being a Raptors fan for one day and you'll see how hard it is. You guys are like 5 years removed from Kawhi. I don't care.
Nope. That one's out. And I will say, as the representative of the New England Patriots fan base, whatever idiots are out there saying, oh, you don't know how hard it is to be a Patriots fan right now. Shut up.
I never want to hear that one in my
Shut
lifetime.
your mouth.
No.
I will agree that this is brutal and it's super difficult and annoying and fucking stupid to go from the top of the top to bottom 3. That sucks, but you have no room. No
like, you've
room.
never in your lifetime, like, you've had one bad season, basically. Your whole
Literally,
lifetime,
shut up.
the Super Bowls, more than what any other fan base will see. We will never get that. No one's
even if
maybe the Chiefs, I don't know, but it's still not the same.
Even if you're an old Patriots fan who likes to play the game where all you young Patriots fans are spoiled, blah, blah, you're spoiled too. Yeah, they sucked when you were younger, but you witnessed the same stuff that we witnessed. So it's to say that Patriots fans are down bad right now is true, but it's not the way we think it is. We're down bad because we're spoiled little brats and we don't know what it's like to be bad. If we're under a certain age.
In that tweet, here are the fan bases that we're trying to say that I should feel bad for them. Raptors, no. Patriots, no. Broncos, I don't care. I still don't feel bad for you. No. It's a no across the board. Not going to feel bad for any of you guys. There are Lakers fans talking. I don't want to hear that one ever. Nope, not going to happen. Never going to happen because I haven't even seen my team play in a Super Bowl ever in my life. They've never played in a Super Bowl. I have one championship. That's going to probably be the only one I see in this cursed city. And that's how I feel.
I need
I'm
to
enjoying
see,
everybody else.
I need the names and faces of any Patriots fan that was telling you that because I
replied to one. The reply was, how long until I can complain? And I said, it's never. You can never complain.
No.
You really never can. If
Sorry.
you were like 20-something years old, never. It's going to be a never from me. If you guys went 0-17 for the next 10 years, I'm sorry. I would not feel bad. No offense to your team. I know it'd be awful. I just wouldn't feel bad. I know that would be awful, but I wouldn't feel bad.
Pats are down bad because they're realizing that Belichick can coach defense but isn't doing his part on offense. Belichick has never been an offensive coach ever, ever, ever. He doesn't do offense. Never has. Start
trying.
There are bigger issues to the offense, and maybe if we want to talk about roster building on the offense, then yeah, we can blame Belichick. But Belichick doesn't call the offense. He has nothing to do with the scheme or anything like that on the offense. So I don't think that's the issue. But we will get to the root of the problem. Trust me, I have a lot to say.
I have some things to say too, but I don't even think they're really that important. It's just not good to watch.
No, it's not good.
Not good to watch.
It does make me feel a little bit better. Not really, but just a little tiny bit. That they are not the only football team that is not good to watch. And
I mean, there's quite a few.
There's quite a few. One of them I picked to I think win the division for their respective division. So I feel better about the state of. I think the Vikings. I'm almost positive.
I did too, and now I just win the division. A stupid loser.
But I did that more so because everybody else was picking the
Lions, and I just wanted to be different, and I just wanted Justin Jefferson to be really good, and now we're not going to see him for like 4 weeks or maybe the whole season. Who's to say?
He's this is an interesting situation for Justin Jefferson.
Well, he's looking for a contract. One. The Vikings are really bad. They're playing bad teams leading up to it. Kirk Cousins, who knows if he's going to be on the team still.
Shouldn't be.
And if they haven't won a game since you're gone, you probably shouldn't come back and waste your time. Because you know he's going to get money regardless.
Yeah. I know Caleb Williams has given his list of teams, which I think is stupid because those teams are not very good.
Just get drafted.
It would be pretty fun to watch Caleb Williams back with Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson. That would be fun. That would be cool. Mm-hmm. I truly don't think the Patriots are not going to win another game this season. So I think they're pretty much out.
Oh my God, not another game the whole entire
season. No. I don't think that they won't win another game.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I don't think that they will win.
Realistically, right now I'll put them at like a 4 or 5 win team. So I think that obviously takes them out of the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. Okay. Maybe still there for Drake May. That'd be cool. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't hate it. But realistically, like the Vikings, without Justin Jefferson, is their entire team.
Yeah. I mean, TJ Hawkinson's cool too, but that's all they got.
It hasn't really been all that great like this season, though. I
He
feel
was
like
good against the Eagles.
Yeah, but that's been the only game. Sam Laporta is the best tight end in that division.
Yeah, you can't get the ball really if you're fumbling every drive. And you don't have a running back really. There's a lot of issues. A lot of issues.
A lot of bad football this year. I'm pretty disappointed. What should we finish up with here?
I know everyone's tired of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
We're all tired of it. I know. But if the Swifties could help us out with a cause that we've all been trying to do for years, I'm here for it. And it is Swifties Against Turf. It's a movement. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah. I shout out to them because they make their voices heard. But I will say I am going to be furious. Thankful above all else.
Okay.
But furious.
If that's what gets it to be changed.
The Swifties are what gets this to get changed. If the Swifties are what gets rid of turf in the National Football League, I'm going to be freaking pissed. Because how come all of these injuries wasn't enough to do it? How come all of these guys in the league, coaches and players alike, the Players Association, everybody's saying that we need to get rid of artificial turf. All of the fans that have been begging for it for years. That wasn't enough. But little Miss Blondie and her fans come around and they get it done. I'll be so mad. Again, thankful.
She needs to come out with you know what Taylor Swift should do? This is way off topic to that. But she needs to do this because I don't think this has been talked about yet. Football line. Get the merch going. Get a football line going. The first shirt needs to say, fuck turf.
Yep.
In quotes, Taylor Swift. That would sell out in minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, it would.
Even if she just liked one of these tweets that says, like, we need to get rid of the turf.
It's like when Rihanna made that Fenty football line.
Oh my God, yeah.
Do that. I have it right here. I have a little football beauty blender from Rihanna because it was so cool and I spent $70 because I was influenced. So dumb.
Even Erin Andrews, her like football line is great. Taylor Swift jumps on that. Not only will she make bank, so much
something.
But like, just dig those claws deeper.
I see sweatshirts on TikTok. It says "'Tis the damn season" and it has a football with it because it's one of her songs. Great, do that. Steal that from those people on the internet. I think that's her next move.
Miss Taylor, if you do that, we would like PR boxes.
Yeah, just at least one.
Yeah, just maybe even just like a hat or a pin or something. Love that. All right. Let's get into it. Week 5.
Week 5 was good because I didn't have to watch Cleveland Browns. So that's great.
Week 5 was not good because I had to watch the New England Patriots. And no Chargers this week either. So I couldn't even like pretend to be a different person for the day and be a Chargers fan.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did you at least have a good birthday?
I did.
Yeah, that's good.
I did. The day of my birthday was not good. I was hungover and watched that atrocity of a football game. But the night before was good. Fun. I got
you guys didn't know it's Bree's birthday. It was Bree's birthday, so wish her happy birthday in the chat. And spam the Patriots comments and tell them to be better.
Yeah.
So
tell them that I'm personally offended. No, I Sunday was like I've never been more of a disgusting human than I was on Sunday. Actually, I felt sickly. Ate far more Taco Bell than I care to admit. It wasn't good, but I am 5-0 in fantasy football officially. So we got that going for us, and I feel like I say that every week, but like that's truly all I have going for me in this football season. So, yeah, the New England Patriots. Let's just get it out of the way. Let's just talk. Yeah, Patriots outscored by 69 points in back-to-back weeks.
Yuck.
Brutal.
Not even 1 point. Not even one.
Can't even make a joke. Can't even make a 69 joke about it because it is not good. It's bad out there in Patriots Twitter land. There are people calling for Bill Belichick to get fired. For real, for real. I feel like it's been a little bit hyperbolic the last couple of weeks, even dating back to last season. But now I feel like people are actually 100% serious about this.
Before we move off of that one, how do you think they should go about that? How long do you think he's still going to be there?
I think they need to remove him from the GM position.
Okay. I feel like it's going to be like Terry Francona's situation.
Like a mutual part ways, forced to retire type thing.
Mm-hmm. When it's time to go, it's time to go.
I wouldn't be surprised. I do think it's time for somebody else to come in and take over the GM role, take over drafting, take over player acquisition. Because Julian Edelman said this, and for Julian Edelman to say something like this about Bill Belichick, shit is bad. And he said that they've whiffed big time on offensive players in the draft, especially. But it's true. It's true. And you can't make excuses for it anymore because defensively, great players.
Right.
Drafts defensive players better than most people in the league, I would say. Even this year, hitting on Christian Gonzalez when they did. Steal. It sucks that he got hurt, but steal. It was a steal. Offensively, you could have had Deebo Samuel. You could have had AJ Brown. Who'd you take? N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry can't even stick on a practice squad right now. That's embarrassing. Who's the last good offensive player the Patriots have drafted?
Not Mac Jones.
Maybe Ramondre Stevenson, but and I know a lot of his struggles this year have to do with the offensive line. But good players overcome stuff like that, and he hasn't been able to. Malcolm Mitchell, promising rookie season, incredible, Super Bowl champion, hurt. And I don't think that's necessarily Belichick's fault, but Malcolm Mitchell did have injury problems in college. And then you go back a ways, and it's Gronk. Sure, yeah, but that's a long ass time ago. So it's a tough spot. I will say I was completely effing wrong about Bill O'Brien coming in and making things better because it almost is worse. Which is not good because last year was bad. And you had a guy who was not an offensive coordinator calling plays. Now you have a guy whose job, pretty much his entire football career, has been calling an offense. Not good. Not good. Juju Smith-Schuster. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong about that one. Watching Jacoby Myers play football last night hurt my soul. Hurt my soul.
Same money, right? Same amount of money. Mm-hmm.
Same. What else? Mac Jones? Bad.
Yeah. Can we just talk about Mac Jones?
I would just to say, I said it last week. I'm saying it again. I didn't want him to begin with. And everybody said it was crazy. Everybody said I didn't know what I was talking about.
I feel like he's just Baker Mayfield without the drama and without being loud. He's just not very good. And I feel like people are making far too many excuses. I know he doesn't have good pieces around him. I don't know who would succeed in a situation like that, but I don't think he's going to be great anywhere else. He's going to be average. He's going to be average.
Both things in this situation can be true. Do the Patriots have adequate weapons around the quarterback? No. I think it would be pretty impressive if somebody like Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes succeeded to that level with the guys that the Patriots have catching the football, because it's not good. And I love, especially Kendrick Bourne. I love Kendrick Bourne. For Kendrick Bourne to be your wide receiver one, bad shape. So yes, that part of it is true, but at the same time, Mac Jones just isn't good. And everybody looks back at his rookie season, and it was a good rookie season. It was actually a rookie season that some of the
like,
numbers ended up in the record books. Like he had a good rookie season, but I said this then and I say this now. You know who else had a good rookie season? Baker Mayfield. What happened after that? Mac Jones was the same thing, and I said it then and I'm going to say it now. They're the same. And it's just he's not the guy. He's never been the guy. To think when he was drafted that he was going to be the guy, I'm sorry. Incorrect. And it's frustrating. And for somebody, I think I have a good idea on who around Mac Jones said this, but I don't know for sure. So I'm going to keep that one to myself. But for somebody who is, quote, a source close to Mac Jones to say, no matter how good of a cook you are, it's hard to make something out of garbage or whatever the exact quote was.
Look in the effing mirror. Look in the mirror, buddy.
So even with like, and he has to do damage control on his radio hit that he does weekly saying like, oh, I didn't even see that. That's not true.
Oh, he does a radio thing?
Yeah, he does. He goes on one of the Boston radio stations every
Monday.
I gotta
comment about that too. Okay, before I move on from this, you were talking about Patrick Mahomes, and I hate hypotheticals because I just think it's so stupid. People say this, and this would happen. If Patrick Mahomes was the quarterback for the New England Patriots, how many wins are they going to get with him? Can he do anything to revive that offense at all? I think they would score against the Saints.
They would look a lot better. I don't necessarily think that they'd be I mean, the defense is still good, but losing.
How low would you go in the quarterback tier to say that they would be significantly better than Mac Jones in that system?
Like, who's the worst quarterback?
Yeah,
I think that would make a difference.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is gonna be so bad.
Why are you gonna go low?
No, not low, but I think somebody like Jared Goff.
He would make a difference for sure.
Caliber, because I still think that like that's the Lions are kind of what I envisioned and I hoped the Patriots would be this year. Maybe not the best guy at quarterback, but everybody else is able to kind of alleviate the pressure and can make things happen. Because remember, I went into the season thinking they would win 10 games. So,
well, I know, and I said, I don't know. It seems a little optimistic. I might go down to like 7 to be generous.
Oh boy, was it optimistic? But somebody,
we have that. You're gonna have that.
You know, it's better.
You're a fan of the team. You were hoping for the best. They didn't give you anywhere near that.
Better than being one of these jerk pessimists who's like, oh, they won't even win 2 games.
That's
like,
how I
hate
the Cleveland Browns though.
Oh man, I just don't. I don't know. This is new territory for me, so I'm kind of taking it in stride a little bit. I'm angry. Like, I'm disappointed, obviously, because this is my favorite team in all of sports. And for them to play like this after how the first 26 years of my life have been, like, sucks, but it's also hysterical at the same time. It's so funny. And I think that's my coping mechanism is finding humor in this.
That's how I feel about the Browns right now. Well, that's how I always feel about them. It's just a never-ending circus, you know. Each week it's something new that's never happened before, or it's the same as last year or the same after that, but it's a different person this time.
Yeah.
It just never stops. It literally never stops. Deshaun Watson might not play for the second week in a row after having a bye week.
Practicing indoors when everybody else is out.
Without the team. Because there's something, I think his shoulders hurt more than what people are leading on to saying. They say he can't throw the ball. Maybe he saw what the 49ers did to Dak and said, hey, I'm going to take another week off because they're going to pay me a lot of money regardless. And then they can't put the blame on me when I'm not out there.
Did something happen though? Like, I know he didn't play before.
Oh yeah. He lowered his shoulder. lowered his shoulder into someone against the tight end because he was trying to move the ball a little more. I thought it was a dumb decision. You don't need to be doing that as a quarterback. Lowered his shoulder, hurt his shoulder, and now he's been out for going on 2 weeks.
Cool.
And no one's on the same page with what they're saying. GM saying one thing. He's telling people that he's going to play, doesn't play. He's telling everybody that he's fine, doesn't play. And then you have the coach going on the radio saying, yeah, I told him he can play. He was medically cleared, and he told me, no, he's not good to go. So it's a disaster from top to bottom.
Oh.
And it's just like, just when you thought like the Baker Mayfield shoulder stuff was bad, it's a repeat of all of it. Same shit, different year, different guy, expensive. Just more money. Yeah.
Just a bit more expensive.
A little bit more money. Yeah.
Christ almighty.
So I don't know. PJ Walker's about to go. XFL superstar.
What happened to DTR?
Did you watch the game?
No,
did you watch the game?
Truthfully, I did not.
That's what happened to him. I feel bad because he was thrown out there with no game plan. They didn't switch up the game plan because they thought Watson was going to go. You would have thought they would have had a backup plan. I don't know. Any competent organization would have. They didn't, and they just went with that one, and they threw him out against the Ravens, and it was pick six city, sack everywhere, couldn't get a first down. Hey, but our guy David Njoku, he had a great game.
Love that for him.
Small wins.
Love that for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not good.
Man, we're not in a good place.
No, never is. It never is.
We're not in a good place. You know who is in a good place? 2 teams, actually, in a good place. Philadelphia Eagles and San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
And I personally have a lot of love for both of these teams right now because 3 of my star fantasy players are on these teams. So I am a pseudo fan, if you will. I just love watching Jalen Hurts play football, though.
Yeah, he's great.
Everything he does, I just love, and it's fun for me to like. This is what I will say. I think not having Tom Brady in the league anymore has made it more fun for me to watch the quarterback position, just because like the way I grew up, dad played in college, quarterback, was a coach, blah, blah, blah. Like I grew up idolizing the quarterback position. So it's my favorite. And watching these guys now without the Tom Brady blinders on, where I'm like, okay, nobody's going to be better than this. Brady had a bad game. Everybody else has to have a bad game. It's a lot more enjoyable for me. Although I miss my favorite player playing football, of course. But I love watching Jalen Hurts. I love watching Justin Herbert. Even Brock Purdy. And I went into this season, this full hand up, said Brock Purdy's he's a good quarterback, but he's the benefit of having really good players around him. And I still think that's true, but I am going to give him more credit. He's very good.
I think he deserves more credit than people are giving him. He's not elite by any means, but he's not doing anything wrong.
No.
And that's a great quality to have because a lot of quarterbacks can't do that.
He gets the ball to where it needs to go. And
no complaints. See, that's what I hate when people are like, if they didn't have this player, they wouldn't be as good. That's the whole point of having them. It's the whole point of having Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey. It's the whole point of having good players on your football team. Don't blame him. Be mad at your team for not drafting good players. Be mad at your team for not signing players, trading for the players. It's just leave Brock Purdy alone and be mad at someone else.
Oh, man. I think it was Dan Orlovsky that tweeted this, that if you put Mac Jones on the 49ers, the production would be the same. I think that's a discredit to Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either. I just don't like the hypotheticals. I think Brock Purdy's doing a fine job. He's probably going to put up 40 points on the Cleveland Browns, who have a great defense, because the offense is going to have PJ Walker out there, and they're going to win another game. So, and guys, if you're looking for a bet, not saying that you should do this, I'm just saying if you're looking, if you need to look at something, I think that the 49ers are like -5.5 right now. And that's because Deshaun Watson is still questionable.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to play on Sunday. So you might as well take that now before it moves to like 12 points.
Yeah.
All I'm saying. Not saying do it, but
I'm
saying
surprised.
Look at it.
I'm surprised it opened as low as it opened.
It was at,
to be honest.
It started at like 3.5.
Yeah,
It's
that's
already
crazy.
to 5.5, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. The more tweets that Mary Kay Cabot says, shoulder bad. So
Mary Kay, she's I will say she gets a lot of hate, but if I need to know what's
smart
going on
lady.
with the Cleveland Browns, that's who I go to.
Yeah, she knows it all.
She does. She's tapped in. The Cowboys, though. The Cowboys, specifically, good old number 11 back there. A lot of talking. A lot of talking for a team that just got embarrassed.
Yeah, I like that players are showcasing their personalities. I like the show that they're having, but none of them have a freaking filter when they're on there. They just let it go. They truly just let it go and say whatever, which is fine. But each week, I feel like there's someone saying something. Like today, Aaron Rodgers.
Stop.
That was something.
My
Micah
God.
today. You had Debo talking shit.
For Adam Schefter, too, I know, like, company man has to promote the company stuff, but, like, come on. I don't know. But Micah Parsons talks a lot. My favorite thing about this whole thing, though, Dak Prescott at the beginning of the season said that he is not going to throw 10 interceptions this year.
Well, it was looking good for a little bit, and now it's looking try to do it all in one game.
How many interceptions does he have at present? Let's just pull that up real quick. Dak Prescott.
I don't know. Was that his first game with interceptions? I think it was.
Interceptions 2023. He's got 4.
Oh, he's got 4. Okay.
Right now. So we're going into week 6. That's 10 is conceivable. And when he tweeted that, I quote tweeted it and I said 10 might not be, but 11 certainly is on the table. And there was one Cowboys fan who replied, and he got so angry. And I'm excited to go back to that, to look back on that one. Even though I don't really have much of a leg to stand on when it comes to preseason predictions.
Who cares? Still say it.
I'm going to take my damn victory lap whenever I can. So
I will say I'm not worried about them. When I say I'm not worried about them, I don't think that they're bad. They're still a good football team. They're better than a lot of football teams because there's a lot of terrible teams. So there's a lot of teams that they're better than. I just don't think can't compete with the 49ers. 49ers are blowing everybody out. So they're fine. But they're not going to be as good as them.
I said this about the Cowboys when they lost to the Cardinals. Like, the Dallas Cowboys are due for, like, these kind of losses. But also, you look at the teams that they beat.
Not very good.
No.
Not very good.
So that kind of raises some red flags for me. Because you beat the Jets. Congratulations. You beat the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. Apparently that's not very hard to do when you have number 10 throwing you pick sixes left and right. Like, that's his job. And then you lost to the Cardinals, who are frisky. They're a fun team. They're better than we thought they were going to be. We didn't even think they would win a game.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was going to be horrible.
And then the 49ers, who have a legitimate shot, I think, to go undefeated. They are very good. So Cowboys are a little sus to me. I'm not going to say that they're bad. I'm not going to say they're horrible. They're not going to win any more games, whatever. But, like,
they're just not as good as the top teams.
It is an interesting pattern to see who they've beaten, but then also who they've lost to. But you can only play who's on your schedule, of course. Mm-hmm. Cowboys and 49ers, though, crash course. Mm-mm. Crash course for the NFC Championship, I hope.
I'm not on the same level at all. Also, Micah, back to him real quick. Like, why? Why even talk? Why even say what you said? What was his exact quote?
Oh, God. He quoted Drake. Laugh now, cry later, he said.
Okay, but isn't his team the only one that's been crying for every single matchup that they've had in his career?
Yeah.
You saw what they did to Zeke. Bad.
Yeah.
You saw what you did in the NFC Championship. Bad. We saw what you did in the playoffs. Bad. We saw what you did the other day. Bad. Not good. Haven't won. Looked bad all of those games. not competitive at all. So when are we gonna laugh? Is my question. Because I'm laughing now.
I just don't.
He's something
Don't
else.
know.
Which I respect him for putting himself out there and doing the podcast and the show because it is funny.
Yeah.
But he just gets so mad and he just chirps everybody. Like he was chirping Tyreek Hill with the jersey in the back. It's just something every week. Like the toe comments. Every single time he's on a show, it's bad. I love that. I love that video so much. That's my favorite interview ever.
I just don't know, man. And it's not just Micah. But like, how are you going to talk after a loss like that? I mean, they were running trick plays on you. George Kittle hasn't scored a touchdown all season. He scored 3 against you.
He had 3 receptions at one point, and they were all a touchdown.
Like, at some point, we need to. I love the guys, having podcasts, having voices out there, so they're not just the player like robots that we see. I love that. Read the room.
Yeah, there's so many. Like the St. Brown brothers, they have a show. They were bullying. Who was on their show? David Montgomery. They were bullying him though. They were being real mean to him on the show. I didn't like that. They were making fun of him because he was an Eagle Scout, and he was talking about all the badges that he's won, and they just roasted him. He was like, it actually takes a lot to get all these badges and to become that. So I don't know why you guys are laughing. They're being so mean to him. Like you're selling
those two grew up in the gym lifting weights since they were like 3 years old. So.
And they were just roasting that poor man.
Oh, poor guy. That's sad.
Hey, but at least he's good. And the Lions are good, so.
Yeah. Whoever has David Montgomery in my league has left him on the IR since he's started hurt. And he's just put up like 20 points. Last week too, his like 900 touchdowns in that game on the IR, on the bench.
Interesting.
Gotta see if there's a way I can get him. But I don't know, man. I will say this football season has left a lot to be desired for me. And it's not just the Patriots. But I just like bad football. Like the Broncos.
Bad football. Oh,
my God.
Now, it's not Russ's fault, is it? But like it is, but it's not, but it is. Because he was doing so well. And then
he's not totally absolved of any blame.
No, but
I'm just glad. Look, I'm just glad that all of the cute little back and forth drama between Sean Payton and Robert Saleh at the beginning of the season that happened because that was fun.
Did you see the Jets players before the game?
Oh yeah.
CJ, you see what CJ said?
I sure did.
Oh, he said we're gonna win this game for Hack, and guess what they did?
I sure did.
Did just that.
This comment, please. Mac Jones is good, right? You missed.
Don't
the whole
worry,
segment.
we already talked about.
If you missed it, that's not my problem. I'm not getting back. I'm not going back into it. Who's not good is I'm gonna say it. It's Russell Wilson because I watched the end of that game and just the decision making. You're a veteran quarterback, dude. You've been in this league for a while. You are a Super Bowl champion. What's up?
There's a lot going on with that man.
And I know like there's something between him and Peyton too.
I don't think they like each other.
I don't think so.
I don't think
they do at all. But I also think a lot of people kind of looked at Sean Payton going into Denver as like a savior type thing. Like he's going to go and completely turn this thing around.
I didn't see that one coming.
I don't know, because the way you guys talk about how Brady carried Belichick is how we should be talking about Drew Brees and Sean Payton. That's a conversation for a different day. I know we're not ready to have it right now. But if you want to talk about a quarterback covering up for a head coach's shortcomings, that's where we need to look. So, and then Marshawn Lynch talking about his relationship or lack thereof with Russ too.
They don't even have a phone number. They don't even have each other's phone numbers.
It's just been a week. It's been a tough week for this guy.
I don't think there's been like one teammate of Russ that has said, hey, this guy's awesome. I had such a great experience in a locker room with him. He was such a good teammate. You never hear anybody saying that.
Nope.
No.
Nope. And that's, I mean, I don't know. He might be a great guy. I've never met him. Don't know him.
Not doing
Sierra
well on the football
obviously
field, though.
loves him. So good for her.
Good for him. Good for him for that. That's the biggest win of his life.
Yep. But I don't know. That's a little telling to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't think it's going to get better for Denver. Let's put it that way. Will Derek Carr take the Saints to the playoffs this season?
Possibly. I mean, he had a great game on Sunday. Playing the Patriots every weekend. They're going to make it there.
Listen.
Oh, my God.
A credit to New England's defense. They did not give up the majority of those points. So, I mean, I don't think it's impossible. I think at the beginning of the season, we both picked the Saints to win that division. Atlanta has been interesting.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Tampa Bay has been interesting.
Yep.
So
the Bengals are coming back, though, so watch out for that Baker Mayfield jersey.
I'm interested to see how that one goes. I will personally go halvesies on you with that.
Thank you, guys. In case you guys missed it, I said I would buy Baker Mayfield creamsicle jersey and wear it to a Browns game.
Oh my God, they're wearing them this week.
I know, they are. I would wear it to a Browns game if the Bucks finish with more wins than the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are coming back, so I gotta say.
Well, it only took
the Arizona Cardinals, yeah.
And Jamar Chase to kind of have a meltdown.
Right.
But I'm the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. The biggest swing in a miss is not letting Tom Brady play a game in those creamsicle jerseys.
I agree.
It is just a complete fumble. I would have bought 50 of them. I would have made it must-see TV, would have cleared my schedule. Not that I wouldn't have done that anyway for a Tom Brady football game, but like in those jerseys, come on. The most handsome man in the league, in the best jerseys, in my opinion, in the league.
Yeah, those
frustrating.
Those are fire.
I'm excited for them this weekend, though. My brain might explode if we talk about any more football, though.
Can I do this comment because it's just so funny? The Cleveland Elves will regret not being patient with Baker. Y'all can quote me on this. Now, all I want to say is you could put Patrick Mahomes out there, Aaron Donald, every superstar in the league right now, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, put them all out there, Jamar Chase. They're not even going to win. They're going to be terrible. They're going to lose. The team is cursed. The city is cursed. You can't convince me otherwise. They're not going to regret it because they did it to themselves, and it's never going to get better, and it's always going to be bad.
But also, how much more patient were they supposed to be?
I don't know. None. Nothing. There's nothing left. It was just
like
so
devil's advocate there.
It was so broken and so bad, and hey, he's doing what he's doing now. Maybe it'll last through the season. Maybe it won't. We'll see.
We'll see. Baker won a playoff game. Great.
He did. The only one I've ever seen in my life.
That's great. But like this comment said, it's hockey season now. And that is for sure correct. The first game of the season gets underway in about an hour and a half. And Gab, my dear sweet Gab.
No.
Love her to death. One of my closest friends. She's not a hockey fan.
I've tried, guys. I've tried to be a hockey fan. I've been to 4 hockey games in my life. I have never stayed to the end for any of them, and all have been not good. I've been trying. It's not working.
It's not. And we talked about it earlier too, as to why she may not be inclined to get back into it, but we are going to play a game.
Great.
I am the resident hockey fan here, so I am not playing, but I'm going to kind of just maybe add a little guidance to this, and we are going to get Gab to name.
I gotta go full screen on my computer.
The Preds Lightning are on already.
I could do those two. I could do
West
those two.
Coast time messes me up so bad on days like this where these games start at like 2:00 in the afternoon. Well,
I think I'm gonna do good on this.
I think you'll be fine.
I
really
I'm
think you'll
gonna
be
do
good.
okay.
So we're going to go through. She has 5 minutes to name all of the teams based on their logos. And if you notice, a lot of them that have the actual name in their logos, the name is gone. So there's no kind of hints or cheating or anything like that. So let's go.
Do I have to do like location and name?
No, you don't have
Okay,
to.
that's Detroit Red Wings.
Yep.
Got that one. Bruins.
Yep. Good one.
San Jose Sharks. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Anaheim Ducks. Is that what they're called?
That is.
Okay.
Okay, this is a great start.
Toronto Maple Leafs. Bad. They disappoint their city. Got that one.
Yep.
That's Avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
I know this one. I think. Blues?
Yeah.
Blues. Okay.
Okay, so listen, you got 40 seconds and you got the whole top row. So this is good. We're
wonderful.
We're doing great.
Devils.
Yep.
Predators. I went to a game there. Didn't make it very long. Penguins also went to a game there. Didn't make it long. Not good. I don't know what. Yes, I do. That is. What are they called though? It's New York, right?
Yep.
Rangers.
There you go.
Rangers.
Yep.
I have no fucking idea what that is.
I
don't know what that is. Actually,
okay, I'll give you a hint. They are a Southwest team.
what are they called? What are they called? It's in Phoenix, right?
That's
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Coyotes.
That's my favorite logo in all of hockey too.
Now I know what this is, but I just didn't know that that's what they are. What it looks like, right?
Yeah.
Dallas Stars.
Hold on, let Caroline put Coyotes in first.
I don't know how to spell coyotes, or it would help you.
Coyotes.
Dallas Stars.
Yep.
Flyers. And they have that little freak.
The little freak.
What's that thing called?
Gritty.
Gritty? Buffalo, that's what are they called? What are they called?
Yeah.
Sabres.
Red Hot.
Sabres.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to be wrong.
Just whisper it. Maybe no one will hear.
Chicago Blackhawks, right? No idea what the freak.
Yeah, I knew this one was gonna get you.
I have no idea what that is.
This one was gonna get you. Okay, so I'll give you a hint. They're Canadians. No.
No,
they are a Canadian team though.
What is it? It's some weird name. It's a weird name. Is that what they are? It's a weird one.
They're like the actual team name itself, I think, is pretty normal. But the name of the location is, I guess, not weird, like obscure for a city name that we're not. Okay. We can skip it. We can come back to it.
I'm okay. That is Kings. Kings. I only know that because I know someone that works for them. What is this? Canadians? Is this one of the Canadians? Yeah, I'm just going because the other C's not. So no idea what that is.
Okay. Also a Canadian team.
Not gonna go. Not gonna me.
Think Roman Empire.
A Roman Empire. I don't know.
Okay, we'll skip it because we have just over a minute left.
Gladiators.
Cool. So close.
Okay.
So close. Okay.
That is Islanders? Okay. No. What is that?
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
I don't
look at like what's in the logo.
I can't. I gotta like look. I gotta go real close to my computer because it's like, what's in the logo?
Okay, we gotta skip it. We gotta move on.
What? So the Wild, is that what they're called?
Yes.
because I know that's a team name, but that is Hurricanes, Carolina. Oilers, not the cool jerseys, but a different one.
Yep.
That is Capitals.
Yep.
Vegas Knights, Golden Knights.
There you go, Golden Knights.
Florida Panthers. Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hurry up, we got 6 seconds.
I'm not gonna make it. Tampa Bay Lightning, Columbus Blue Jackets. I don't know that one. Jets and Krakens. Jesus.
Okay.
Oh
honestly,
my God.
Way better than I thought you were gonna do. Way better.
Can I look at those other ones again real quick? I'm sorry. Because I just want to know what they are.
So the C logo with the flames.
The Flames?
They're literally called the Flames.
Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. Damn it. I knew that.
Yep. And then Ottawa Senators.
What in the hell is that thing?
So which one are we looking at?
Oh, Senators?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird senator.
It's supposed to be like Roman
I get it.
Empire
I got
type
it now, but
senator
like it's just
thing.
not my
Yeah, no,
senators.
it's
not like those old
not
crusty
usually
men.
what I think about when I think of like a senator. And then everything else. Oh, and then Vancouver Canucks. Yeah.
That's what their logo is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did a really good job though. But
I really tried my best.
You got I'm not even going to count the Blue Jackets. You obviously know who they are. You got the Jets, you got the Kraken. So
it's just all the Canada ones, I think. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like the Canadian teams don't really get broadcasted appropriately, I guess, in the States. So unless you're a sicko like me and you're watching a Vancouver Bruins game in the middle of January for no good reason other than because you're a sicko, I wouldn't expect you to know. But everything else,
I didn't know there was a Jets in NHL. I didn't either until I showed up to that hockey game in Nashville, and they're like, "Oh, we're playing the Jets," and I'm like, "Where's Aaron Rodgers? He's not here." And that's how it went.
You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
Wow, better than I thought I was gonna do, to be honest. Just all those little freaky looking C logos, no idea.
Yeah,
none of that.
I mean, listen. Quite impressive for the non-hockey fan. So good job.
Thank you.
And that's all I got. We're done.
Yeah. If you guys are looking for something to do this weekend, we have another free daily fantasy contest, $500 in prizes. We'll drop a link for you guys to join, play against us. My team was really bad this week. The week before, though, I won $10. So can be done.
Yeah, I didn't win again this week. I don't remember who my lineup even was, but I know I went into it again thinking that it was going to be good and not great. So
well, I did what you did the week before. It didn't really work out for me either. I used Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Who wasn't bad, but the other players were not good.
He's banned from my fantasy football stuff.
Yeah. So it's Derrick Henry for me. So
yep, makes sense. Yeah, so we'll get that tweeted out in the coming days. And have a fun week. There's a lot of shit going on.
A lot of shit going on.
So have fun watching your playoff baseball, your hockey, preseason basketball, WNBA finals, college football, NFL. We literally
have it all.
have everything. And we will see you guys next week.
See you guys.